People dying for no reason at all. Age, there's no difference, or if you're large or small. Families being torn apart. Doesn't have to be this way. Some people just have no heart. It's happening every day. Pure massacre. Pure massacre. Yeah. Pure massacre. Pure massacre. Machine guns pumping, hearts thumping, death is all around, yeah. People crying for freedom. No one hears a sound. Pure massacre. Pure massacre. Yeah. Pure massacre. Pure massacre. There's people crying. There's people dying. But someone's taking it all, yeah. Machine guns pumping, hearts thumping, death is all around, with people crying for freedom. No one hears a sound. Pure massacre, pure massacre, yeah. Pure massacre, pure massacre. Yeah, it's gonna be a pure massacre. Yeah, yeah. Hi, my name is Gravity Groove. Welcome to NSFW Runeterra. That was a song by Silverchair called Pure Massacre. Today, we are going to be playing a little bit more of Feel the Rush, because it seems like at the moment there are two real decks. There's Feel the Rush, and there's the decks trying to beat Feel the Rush. There's got to be a level 3. There's always supposed to be a level 3. But no one seems to know what that level 3 is yet. I'm not sure what it is. I thought it might be Scouts, but having discussed with some Masters players who were like top 100, they feel like Scouts is too inconsistent. Scouts is a very draw-dependent deck and not a skill-dependent deck, according to assessment from multiple people. So maybe that's the problem. Once you're that high level up, you wanna play decks that leverage your skill as much as possible in your decision making, and there are just some draws with Scouts apparently that are just god awful, unwinnable. So we have a few options here. We can keep on with this, right? And the mirrors are going to be a complete coin flip. Some people are playing a singleton of Passage Unearned to beat the mirror, as this essentially is a 3-mana counter your Field Rush. Or we accept the coin flip. The Karma matchup is all about trying to position them to have to use their denies in spots they don't want to. So you're trying to pressure them to use their denies on your Vengeance or your Ruination and not your Field Rush, which is pretty interesting. You're also probably just pretty unfavored in that matchup because a lot of the times you just need to jam Field Rush and see how it goes. In matchups against other decks, particularly aggro, you should be pretty favored. 3 Avalanche, 3 Kindly, and your pings here as well as Sentry should generally make you pretty favored against that particular strategy. I feel like I haven't been seeing enough aggro on the ladder that I want the 2 Whales. I was talking about maybe cutting a Whale and putting in another Ruination. Ruination, again, is another thing that is going to force your opponent playing denies to have to use the deny on the Ruination, which gives you potentially a window to get a Field Rush through. And so far, having not seen enough like discard aggro, which is where you're seeing the most 1 toughness creatures, I've been really underwhelmed by Withering Wail. Ultimately, I might end up cutting the other ping here and just putting in the 2 Withering Wail and 2 Ruination. But we're going to give it a try this way and see how well it goes. Remember, here on this show, we don't care about rank. We play ranked because that way we're going to have a relatively sensible meta and matchup. But we don't really care about ranking up. So I cut the Withering Wail and then immediately get the matchup where I need the Withering Wail. Oh, life. Hey, well, okay. We have the ability to kill Teemo turn 2. If he has a turn 1, he gets us. Nothing we can do about that. We're hoping we draw into an Avalanche.
For the main event. This is awesome.
Hoping we draw into an Avalanche here. Pretty good curve for our opponent. Guess we're just gonna Sentry now.
They're out there. I'll spot them.
He's got a pretty mediocre Draven attack here. Oh, this Withering Wail is gonna be really good next turn.
Now we're cooking. Let's do this. Ready the torches. Light the signal fire.
That doesn't help us at all. So we're probably just going to Catalyst and then Withering Wail the turn after. Hoping he doesn't have Jinx this turn. That would be pretty catastrophic, I think. That's totally fine. He goes for the open attack if he's smart. You want to play around Avalanche here.
Time for the money makers. Coming right up.
So we could Vengeance the Draven, or we could Withering Wail. They both kind of do the same thing. I guess Withering Wail protects us from the The overwhelmed dude. We can always Vengeance Draven next turn. I don't think the level up matters.
Rules are made to be broken.
Brutal.
Like buildings or people.
You should try blinking sometime.
So, unfortunately, it looks like we're just Vengeancing 2 turns in a row. We're hoping he doesn't have second Jinx. He did have crowd favorite.
I gotta work with this joker. Let's do this.
Do we want to flash freeze this? I think we can go to 8, right?
Raven down.
So I think we just pass here and hope to feel the rush. Start to put this away.
These are true lands. For the thrill of battle.
We now have access to this. Potentially pretty good.
Something. Immerse yourself in
I don't know why he wouldn't attack Tryndamere there. So now we probably don't want to attack with this because he could have a Get Excited in combination. Do we even care though? If you Get Excited this, we're killing this and taking 3 away from face. That's fine. Okay. So that is in fact what's going to happen. Which again is totally fine. Oh wow. I don't know why you chose to block that way then.
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings or people.
So, is there any reason not to do this? We need to try to get Jinx off the field because the rocket kills the shit out of us. So, I guess we could have just done nothing and leaned on Atrocity. That was probably the smarter play. Yep.
I'm on a roll. Everyone goes boom.
I think we still win.
Now it's a party.
Bow to your king.
Boo.
Even though that was a misplay.
It's always cold in the Freljord. It's good to be the king. never stood a chance.
And that Withering Wail was very important. Huh. Actually could not have won that game without the Withering Wail. Oh boy. Play it one more time like this. I think we're getting closer to being able to have all the pieces for the Nocturne Diana deck now, which would be pretty fun, I think. It's like a combo aggro deck. I think we've got all the champion capsules in every region at this point, so it doesn't matter what we do. Doesn't matter what we do now. Let's try it again.
Take your marks. Set.
It's the mirror. It's mirror time. We're going into the mirror dimension. So we just want ramp, if at all possible. There's one piece. There's the potential for a good timed rumination to just essentially kill all of his win cons. If we can kill all of his champs, then hey, there's not really anything we can do. Same goes for us, of course. We are drawing pretty poorly, though. We both have a ramp piece, but we have nothing to do with our ramp piece. I guess this means he could have Trundle, but we have Vengeance, which is great.
King of Trolls coming through.
Okay, so this is one champion down.
But I'm king.
I mean, I guess we're not really doing anything at the moment. This is just who draws and can cast Field Rush first. Very, very coin flippy. Which is a little disappointing, because we're not very lucky. Opponent having a good think.
Nothing escapes my watch.
By all means, double avalanche. It's all good. Yuck. I didn't mean I wanted double avalanche. Thanks, game. Sure. This puts him ahead on ramp. Well, now we're tied on ramp. Okay.
These are troll lands.
should be a Vengeance or Ruination here. It's good that he used his Ruination already. If this is based on the net deck list, he's only got one Ruination. We're currently running 2. Sure.
Smashing! Ice to meet.
So that's the second Trundle. I don't think we're ever going to get any value out of this, huh? There might be a world where we do. So this is the turn. We're just going to play our Ice Pillar and pass.
I'm gonna make a U-sickle. Hail to the king.
Oh, this is War Mothers and not Field of Rush. Okay. Huh. War Mothers and not Field of Rush.
The trolls are going to war.
That's the third Trundle. That's the third Trundle. Huh. So I think we have to Ruination now because the amount of overwhelm he's going to get is going to be just completely insane. I don't know how this fares against the old War Mothers. Probably not well. So he still has 3 Tryndamirs. We have no real way to deal with those. And we're just not really drawing anything.
The War Mother will unite us all.
This is no bueno. Interesting. Well, there's something. He's got a pretty decent open attack here. Looks like we might just be on the Ledros Atrocity plan, which the Unspeakable Horror actually completes the plan. As funny as that is. Sure. So he could have Atrocity here, in which case we're just dead this turn, I guess? Yeah, if he has Atrocity, we're just dead this turn. That sucks. That definitely sucks. I think we died. I think we drew blanks for too many turns. Exactly 0, huh? Well, our opponent might have died. Wait, no, this does not get us to... Oh, because we can't gain more than... Sure. We're dead. Man, if we could go over 20, we would have won. That was pretty unfortunate. Just drew nothing for too many turns. OG War Mothers taking it home. Now that would have gone the same way either, regardless of which version of the deck we were playing. If you're playing War Mothers or Field of Rush, your opponent draws their namesake card and you don't. Game over. The question in this meta is, do you want to be the one trying to cast Deny on the 12 mana Haymaker, or do you want to be the one casting it? The problem with the Deny decks are they are a lot more complicated to pilot. Kind of dirtily and confusing, and a very ridiculous, insane decision tree emerges. So this is... What the hell is this? Is this keg control? What is this? Does anyone know what this is? Yuck. Yuck. Okay. No ramp. All expensive cards. Very cool. Excellent. Very good. Symmetrical passes aren't good for you, dude.
Eyes open.
Sure. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we drew... we drew all the cards we needed last game. Oh, what a dog shit hand this game has given us. What a dog shit hand.
All or nothing.
Sure.
Lady Luck is smiling. You'll fight or you'll swim.
Avalanche here sounds fine.
Nice to meet you.
Got 9 in hand. Might want to fire this off just to make space. I mean, this could be a vengeance. Actually, it seems like a way to let him burn all his mana. 4 damage isn't really worth it. This is a go hard deck. Okay. Don't really know what that means. Unfortunately, we are going to have to play something out or we're going to burn cards. Oh, I should have healed him. Whoops.
Deal me in.
Sure.
Blue as the serpentine.
Well, he's not giving me any reason to think Vile Feast is ever going to be useful, but... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9 again. We get to double cast next turn. I don't think it matters. So if everything goes as planned, we get to FTR next turn. We could be hitting FTR into Ruination, which is what it's starting to feel like. We do have the Ledros backup plan, though. Question here is, Do we want to Tryndamere before we swing?
Funny the hand line.
Now we do. Now we do.
Sharp tongue you've got there.
And we're gonna bash his brains in. Should be fun. I think Trynd pulls.
I don't change fate. That I get.
Trynd pulls TF. Trynd pulls TF. We risk Trundle. Do we risk Trundle?
And let's take this outside. To battle! Smashing! This is gonna be fun!
So Make It Rain actually kills these two if he blocks here. High potential to kill those two. We can, of course, Vile Feast this. That would take us off of Field Rush. So I don't know if it's worth it completely. Would still give us Ledros. You know what? We'll still have Ledros. I think it's probably worth it. So this will cut this down to 1 damage. Actually, let's just use Flash Freeze to make sure it doesn't matter. That way, even if he has another Vile Feast, he wouldn't get us.
Quick death was too good. Coward!
This puts him in a position where if he has Ruination, he has to burn it. Which is the position we want him in.
Like a fish in water.
Oh, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Okay. I guess if he has 2 more Go-Hards, we lose? Well, we don't lose, but... So, I'm imagining the only spell in the deck that this finds is Go Hard. That's what this is built around? Yeah. That makes sense. This just brings Trynd back, though, and Ledros doesn't die. So you're still dead? Even without Atrocity?
Through the coral.
Uh-huh.
My blade calls! Every step brings me closer to deliverance.
Okay. So he's out of Vengeance mana. I mean, does this even do it? Oh yeah, that does it. Sure. Even if he has another whale, that shouldn't do it. Interesting. That's a really interesting idea. Using Zap Spray Fin as a tutor for Go Hard.
They never never stood a chance.
And just as many draw mechanics as you can to try to find it. That's super cute. Buddy, what do you need? What do you need? Hi. Hi. What's up? What's up, squishy boy? Oh, what's up? Tell the people what you think. Why are you kicking me? Huh? Why are you kicking me? Oh. Oh. Okay. I actually like that idea a lot, but I think we're super far away from... No, we're not that far away from it. From unlocking... We just need to hunker down and do our quests. We could get that today. That might be a fun deck to try for the next show. I think I'm down with that. I like the idea. It's probably not good, but I like the idea a lot. We're going to call it there for today. We're going to keep playing this deck a little bit longer and see how it does. It still seems like a fun deck, even if it might not be, you know, a very fair deck. It might be a little overpowered, I think. And the ratios are still being adjusted a little bit. I'm not sure exactly how those should shake out. But at the moment, it seems pretty good. I've been Gravity Groove for Not Safe for Work Runeterra. If you'd like to see more of this content, please continue to watch, to like, to subscribe. And please leave a comment, because your comments tell YouTube that there are people out there that might want to see this. And maybe it'll show it to them, which is great. For me and for you, if you want me to keep making stuff. If there's a specific deck you'd like me to play, please feel free to leave that in the comments. If you have comments about my play or something you think I missed, I would love feedback. It's totally okay with me. Don't be a total savage, but you know, everyone fucks up, so hit me with it. And if there's a song, you'd like me to sing that's within my range and not completely embarrassing, feel free to ask. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out today. Once again, I'm Gravity Groove for Not Safe for Work Runeterra, and I will see you, boom, later. Thanks for hanging out.